Eternal Strands is a third-person action adventure in which you play a young woman named Bryn who belongs to a magical tradition known as Weavers. These folks have been on the outs since a devastating event called the Surge left them without a homeland. As Bryn, you'll get to combine both weaponry, such as bows, two-handers, swords, and shields, with incredible magical abilities, with an arsenal that grows over time as you tackle massive creatures, and do so in a rich physics sandbox.
I'm Fred St-Laurent, game director at Yellow Brick.
And I'm Mike Laidlaw, the chief creative officer, but really a project-wise creative director. The four of us that co-founded the company had sort of some shared interests, I would say. All of those kind of games that make you feel very much like you are a fantasy superhero in a way, right? Where you're going up against these titanic creatures. And that was kind of the idea, was this shared passion for something like that.
I've been fascinated by physics-based game for a very long time. Like I like kind of the toyish aspect of them. Like sometimes ridiculous, sometimes like very inventive. One thing I wanted to pull off with this one was trying to push the physics gameplay into more of an action adventure and how to apply that to combat. With the angle of trying to bring physicality to the power, not just a bunch of ethics. It's been really driving the design of every one of the powers.
Our tech team, they have some incredible understanding of the universe. They've created this space where every power is a physical entity.
My hope is the players will create synergies that we haven't thought of, coming up with their own innovative strategy. If a drake breathes fire on a pot of water, you're going to have all of a sudden this gigantic wall of vapor that's going to get generated. So it's going to hide. You'll be able to hide inside it from the drake because he'll lose line of sight with you.
And I think, honestly, a lot of our philosophy comes down to, boy, it'd be really cool if it weren't always the same fight. They appear in different levels. They appear in different level conditions. Is it cold? Is it hot? And where did I first meet them? Because they wander the levels, right? All of those things create emergent variety. And to us, that emergent variety is a big part of sort of our boss design philosophy. They're not just in an arena.